What's the deal? What's the deal with my fine, sexy, schmexy college boys and girls in the chat? Out the gate, I'm already just gonna let me just go ahead and jump to it. If you hear noise in the background, it's raining outside. The window closed, but you can still hear it. And it was thundering a little bit. Also, I'm bunny sitting. My sister has a bunny that going out of town this weekend for a relative that we had that passed away. May he rest in peace. And she asked me to watch our bunny. So if you hear scratching in the background, the bunny is behind the camera. And his name is Sage. If he comes this way, then I'll show y'all. But if not, then I'm not gonna bother him. He's kind of shy, kind of scared. Now that we got that out the way, y'all, I'm sorry it's a lot going on. I got day night in 2 days. I just got home trying to finish this video, and I got my food cooking right now at the same time. And then I gotta get up early too, so I'm gonna get this video out tonight because I know I'm not gonna be able to do it tomorrow or the day after. Just trying to get it done. Just like going on, man. As y'all can tell from the title today, I'm about to be telling y'all a story. Of course, it's my first story time since I've been in my new apartment. Is this the first story I did this year? It might just be. I don't know for sure, but it might be. I seen somebody comment and ask, you're not doing story times no more, like in a disappointed way, because I was basically like putting emphasis on the fact that I'm about to be doing a lot more content, whatever. I'm never said I'm gonna stop doing story times, y'all. I'm still gonna do my stories, you feel me? Can't just forget where you came from when you get somewhere. So I'm still doing my stories, of course, but I'm gonna just be incorporating a lot more content on top of that type shit. Today, as y'all can tell, I'm gonna be telling y'all about how I had to call the police. And if you know me, you know I don't fuck with the police at all. I actually just got off probation a few days ago. I don't fuck with the police though. But this is a story when I actually had to like file a report and some more shit on a DL nigga, because he was throwed off crazy, gave stalker, throwed off, and this is a real story. I'm kind of like nervous to even post this. So I'm like put myself in danger a little bit, but fuck it, we ball. And I carry, so. Basically, this had happened last year. It wasn't even a year ago, actually. Yeah, it was like the beginning of the summer. It was around that time. It was around the beginning of the summer, yeah. This was back around the time where I first, well, not first, but this was around the time where like I really had first started taking my TikTok and stuff serious, because I was streaming and stuff on there consistently. I started seeing numbers and growth, and I started going viral a lot, so I was really pushing it. I used to go live every day. Now, this was also around the time where I first started my X page. If you know, you know. When I first started it, I used to have a private page, and I would just charge people to get in. So I remember I was on TikTok live one day, and I was promoting that. I was promoting the page, and I was trying to get sales, basically catch sales. And I remember this dude joined my live. And I remember when he joined my live, I don't remember exactly how everything played out, but I remember he was commenting like everybody else regular shit, and then he was like, what's your cash out? Now I said it, of course, because I mean that's what I was on there doing anyways, trying to get some bread. And there was other people asking for my cash out anyways, because they was trying to send the money to get into my page. So I'm not thinking that, I'm thinking you trying to get into my page. So I sent it. I said it. I sent him my cash out. He sent me like $300-400. I'm on live, mind you. I'm looking, I'm like, like, whoa, like, what the fuck? I'm still relatively new to the content stuff till this day, but back then, I was even more new to it. So, and when it first happened, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little excited. In my mind, it went to my head. I'm like, damn, I got niggas sending me money, shit like this, blase, whatever. So I ended up like giving him my number. I ended up texting him, and I gave him my number. And I'm like, I appreciate that shit. Like, throw him no, whatever. So I ended up giving him my number or whatever, and he ended up telling me like he was older, like he was like 50, 60. Like I think he was like 60 something. Mind you, me and this nigga never met up in person, never linked, never nothing. None of that. We just used to talk on the phone. That was the agreement when I gave him my number. He had hit me up and he told me. He had told me like he was older. He was an older guy. He was like kind of like he had his unique ways or whatever, and he wasn't looking for anything sexual with me. He just wanted somebody to basically like talk to consistently. He was willing to buy my car. He was willing to pay all my bills. He literally told me he would he would take care of me and whoever I decided to be with. It was a lot of shit, I'm not gonna lie. So he started spoiling me for a minute. And at first it was on some cool shit, and I would just text him and talk on the phone with him on a regular basis, right? Every day. Now, I remember I remember I had needed an iPad, or I didn't specifically need an iPad, but I needed another device for my content for YouTube. And I remember he had said he was gonna send me one. He sent me an iPad in the mail. Now, for him to do that though, I gave him my real address. I didn't have a PO box, so that was my dumb ass fault. I gave him my real address. I sent him, or he sent me that. He sent me a few things. You know, I mean, that first shit was cool. Like, we were still talking regular shit while I was waiting on it to get delivered in the mail. The day comes where it gets delivered, and I was asleep. I remember I was asleep because I was staying at my mom's house at the time. Keep that in mind. I was staying at my mom's house at the time. So I was asleep on the couch, I remember, and they had got delivered and shit. And I woke up to some bullshit in the house. It was some family drama shit that had the personal shit that was going on. So when it came, I didn't even immediately like acknowledge the fact that I had it. Like, I'm over here dealing with my family personal shit. I'm not even using it yet, you feel me? But he got mad because he could see, like, he get the notification when it got delivered. So he was basically like expecting me to like call him and say thank you and stuff, which I was, of course, but I didn't do it yet because I had stuff going on. He used to drink a lot, so after that day, he started calling me really frequently at nighttime, trying to come, like talking about he wanted to, mind you, we lived in different states too. But over the time we used to be on the phone, he even showed me his bank account and some more shit. So like, I see this nigga, so he got money, for real. So after that shit had happened and he felt some type of way or whatever, he started to like act different. He started to show a whole nother side of him. That's when I realized he was drinking every day. I didn't even notice it before that. That's when he started to show it and not care. He was drinking every day. Then he would get drunk and then like get mad and start flashing out and talking about he about to come get a flight down to where I was. Now mind y'all, I'm not ducking shit from nobody. That's never an issue for me. What the issue was the fact that I was living at my mama's house. You feel me? So you talking about pulling up. Now I have no option but to kill you if you pull up. Because this is not my house. This is my mom's house. You feel me? It ain't gonna be no conversation. You talk about pulling up for a conversation, then so you used to throw like little weird hints in, like it wasn't just gonna be that. Like he just gave me like make one wrong move if we dealing with each other. Like if we converse with each other and I do one wrong thing you don't like, even if it's unintentional, you gonna try to kill me. That's the vibe I get from you. So why the fuck would I want to be around you? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I had started trying to fall back and cut him off. Every time I said I didn't want to talk no more and I was gonna block him and shit like that, he started threatening to pull up to my house and shit. Whatever. So I was stressed out about it for some time. I was really stressed and but you feel me? Like I said, I carried, but I'm not always home. You feel me? But I remember I eventually ended up going to the police department and I had to file a report and I gave the police the iPad he gave me because I just felt like it was being tracked, and I knew I was gonna get up out of there, out of that area, because I didn't want motherfuckers to know where I was. It was just a lot, and that's why I said, like, this content shit ain't all funny games, all butterflies and rainbows, and I know it was my dumb ass fault for just giving out certain information way before I was supposed to, but, you know, you live and you learn, and it will never happen again. But that's the story. I ain't even gonna go into full detail as to how crazy shit actually was, but that's the story. That shit traumatized me a little bit. Last year, I got traumatized so many times by a few different things. 2025 was the year for me that was like, yeah, 2025 takes the cake. Yeah, it used to be 2020, but for me personally, 2025 was way worse. And way better at the same time too, because I had a lot of good stuff that happened too. But yeah, that was pretty much the story, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. If y'all do, you already know. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. You already know what we got going on. Never stress your life away. Be grateful you live to see another day. I love y'all. I'm out.